Buying some time.
Back into Marc, stop it! Stop it! Give me the body, Marc! You need to give me control. Do you understand?
No!
Look at me.
This is not real!
This is real. Look at me. Let me save us.
The series begins with a man named Arthur Harrow, and all of a sudden he breaks a glass, crushing it into many small pieces. He then puts those sharp pieces into his shoes, and after that he calmly puts the shoes on. Even though the shards hurt his feet, he doesn't react and quietly walks outside. We are then introduced to Stephen Grant, who wakes up in his small apartment, and his life seems very unusual, because before getting out of bed, he has to unlock a chain that is attached to his leg, and this shows that Stephen ties himself while sleeping, because something strange happens to him every night.
Morning, Gus, my little one-finned wonder. Hello, Mum. It's me. Just checking in. I got your postcard. Putting it up on Gus's tank now. Still wake up every morning still feeling like I got hit by a bus.
Later, Stephen goes to the museum where he works, and while he is there, a little girl asks him a question about the Egyptian display, so Stephen starts explaining to her.
It's not like there's anything in there.
In there,
All the organs would come out, except for the heart.
they believed you needed your heart to be judged in the underworld, and only the worthiest would be allowed to pass through the field of reeds.
I better not be you again.
Sorry, Donna. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're bloody useless unless you're actually doing what you're paid to do.
Hello. Just checking we still on for 7 tomorrow.
Are you asking me out?
You're funny.
Real catch you are.
The banners and the posters of the Ennead.
The what?
They've got 7 gods here, and the Ennead has 9.
Listen, if you don't stop nattering at me, I swear I'll shove you in a sarcophagus. You can tell the bloody pharaoh in there what's wrong with him and all.
Night, JB.
Nice guy.
See you tomorrow.
Later that night, Stephen is walking through the streets, and he stops near a street performer who is painted gold and pretending to be a statue. So Stephen begins talking to the statue like it is a real person, and he tells the statue that his body sometimes feels strange, like it wants to get up and move around on its own. Stephen admits he might need to remove the chain from his bed if the woman comes to his apartment, and he realizes it would look strange if she saw that he ties himself to the bed every night. When Stephen returns home, he begins his usual nightly routine as he spreads sand around his bed so he can see footprints if he walks around while sleeping.
Oh, that was weird. What happened?
Go back to sleep, worm.
Hello?
Surrender the body to Marc. Don't just stand there. Run!
What a beautiful day. It's like we're in heaven. Who'd like to go first? You're a brave man to serve our goddess even before she wakes. I judge you in Ammit's name with but a fraction of her power. This is the face of a good man.
I must know.
I'm sorry. Ammit has decided.
There was a problem with the exchange.
Duat Ammit!
Oh, bollocks.
Mercenary.
Trying to get back home, back to London.
You return the scarab.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's not the Can't stop my legs.
Take him!
I can't. I'm trying to stop my legs from me. Oh, God.
Un forastero!
I see you're angry. I know I've made you angry. I'm sorry, yeah? This has to be a dream. Sorry. Thank you.
If he loses the scarab, I'll kill you both. Did he just throw the gun?
Stephen removes the tape from his apartment door and goes to check on his goldfish Gus. But something strange has changed because yesterday the fish only had one fin, but now the fish has two fins. Stephen becomes suspicious and worried, and to understand what is happening, he takes the fish back to the pet shop. The worker tells him that all the fish in that tank have two fins, and she reminds him that she already told him this yesterday. But Stephen looks even more confused because he does not remember coming to the shop yesterday at all. He suddenly checks the clock on the wall, and when he sees the time, he realizes he is going to be late for his date with Dylan.
What do you mean? I'm at the restaurant.
I ate steak by myself, thanks. 2 days ago.
What? I thought we said Friday, today.
Right. Welcome to Sunday. Lose my number. Cheers.
The kitchen's closing soon.
Stephen leaves the restaurant, and while walking home, he calls his mother and leaves her a voice message, pretending everything is normal. And when Stephen arrives home, he sits down, eats some chocolates, and feeds his goldfish. But he still believes the fish is not really his old pet Gus. While he is eating, he accidentally drops the chocolate box on the floor, and as he bends down to pick it up, he notices strange scratch marks on the floor, and the marks look like something heavy was dragged across the room. Stephen becomes curious, and he moves the table that is covering the marks and climbs on top of it. He finds a hidden space, and inside the hiding place, Stephen discovers a key and a cell phone. He turns on the phone and sees many missed calls from someone named Layla and one missed call from someone named Duchamp.
Sorry, I just found this phone in my flat.
What's wrong with you, Marc?
Hello?
Stop looking.
Thank you.
All right.
Fine, thank you.
Are we back on the 5th floor?
Yes, the fifth.
Oh my God, he's real.
I need you to keep an eye out, because I'm being followed.
Yes, it's downstairs for me.
No, I know.
It's downstairs.
Will you, please, just give me a minute.
So you really do work here?
Oh, God. I don't have your bloody beetle, I swear.
No, the scarab doesn't belong to me. It belongs to her. Do you know Ammit?
Do I know? No, not personally.
She grew weary of having to wait for sinners to commit their crime before punishing them. The justice of Ammit surveys the whole of our life, past, present, future. She knows what we've done and what we will do.
Books must have left that part out.
She would have prevented Hitler and the destruction he wrought, but she was betrayed.
Was she?
By even her own avatar. By avatar,
You mean that?
what I mean.
Anime?
Stephen, the voice in your head. And the more you ask for help, the more you begin to sound like the boy who cried wolf. There's chaos in you.
Donna? JB? Where are you?
Stephen, give me the scarab.
To give me control. Do you understand? No! Look at me! This is not real! This is real. Look at me. Let me save us.
Stephen slowly gets up and walks to the mirror, and he tries to talk to the other personality inside, and there is no reply. Later, Stephen goes to the museum where he works, and when he arrives, he sees the security guard JB installing a temporary security barrier, and JB explains that some pipes burst and cause damage, so they are closing the area. Stephen quickly asks JB if he has checked the security camera footage from last night, so JB says he has not watched it yet, so Stephen suggests they watch it together. And in the footage, Stephen looks terrified as he runs from place to place. However, the strange monster that Stephen saw is not visible on the camera at all. Stephen tries to explain that the creature chasing him was an Egyptian jackal monster, but JB does not believe him and thinks Stephen is making excuses.
We've spoken to your colleagues.
Yeah?
It's all been a bit of a struggle for you recently. This particular group of doctors has a long-standing relationship with us.
Looks like they're very good listeners, right?
They really are. Any museum property on your person?
I haven't nicked anything. I swear I don't.
After losing his job, Steven goes to the street performer and he tells the statue man that he just got fired from the museum, and he says he cannot really blame them because from their point of view, he destroyed property and caused trouble. Steven tells him that he recently found strange items hidden inside his apartment, and because of this discovery, Steven believes there must be something more going on. He says that if he can find the storage locker connected to the key he discovered, it might prove that he is not going crazy, so Steven decides to go to the storage facility. When he arrives at the storage locker building, the receptionist immediately recognizes him, casually tells him that his locker is number 43, which surprises Steven because he does not remember ever renting one. Steven walks to locker number 43 and opens it, and inside he finds a small hidden living space, and there is a simple cot bed placed there, and nearby he sees a travel bag. Steven carefully opens the bag and discovers several shocking things inside. First he finds a handgun, then he sees a large amount of money, and after that he finds a passport that belongs to someone named Marc Spector, and Steven becomes very confused because he has never heard this name before. While looking through the bag, Steven also finds the golden scarab again, and he realizes that the strange object he thought might be part of a dream is actually real.
I know you're confused. You weren't supposed to see any of this.
No, well, a bit late for that, isn't it? So what? Am I like meant to be some sort of mad secret agent or something?
Yeah, it's a little more complicated.
More complicated? What? Am I possessed?
You're gonna take a nice nap.
Are you joking? What are you?
I serve Khonshu. I'm his avatar.
The Egyptian god of the moon.
Oh, God, I'm having a panic attack. I made a deal with Khonshu.
And I'm gonna go straight to the authorities. How did you find me?
How do you think I found you? I tracked your phone. I just kept thinking, you know, he's got the suit, he's fine. Is it okay? Yeah, I'm still your wife.
My what? Are we married?
Get her out of here, Steven.
Are you living here with someone else?
No, oh, no.
You sent these papers, but you never signed them.
Divorce?
This Marc, on the other hand, is a right twit.
Steven,
this bag, I found
Steven,
this bag in
don't.
the storage locker. You're gonna get her killed. You hear me? Wait.
I'm supposed to believe anything you say with this
I am not Marc Spector.
You really don't remember why we've been looking for this.
Oh God, they've come for me. I've vandalized the toilet. Hello, officers. How are you?
Stephen Graham?
No, actually, that right.
Appreciate it.
Is this about the toilet?
What's this?
It's a paperweight.
You're in possession of a stolen item.
I don't have it. No, it's not here.
I think you best come with us, son. We've only got ourselves a full-blown international fugitive. Marc Spector was part of a team of mercenaries that hit a dig site in Egypt.
The car stops in another area, and Steven is left sitting alone in the back seat. A woman outside the car throws a ball at the window, hitting it, and Steven quickly asks her for help. But when she comes closer, Steven notices that she has a strange tattoo on her arm, the same symbol used by followers of Arthur Harrow. Inside Steven's mind, Marc begins speaking again, and Marc tries to convince Steven to give him control of the body. Suddenly, the car door opens, and Steven is pulled out and thrown onto the ground, and when he looks up, he sees Arthur calmly walking around him. Arthur begins talking to Steven and says it must be very difficult to live with so many voices inside his head. Steven tries to defend himself, and while they are talking, Steven suddenly sees Khonshu appear. Nearby, the tall and frightening moon god stands behind Arthur. Arthur notices Steven looking at something and asks what Khonshu is saying, and Arthur explains that he can no longer see Khonshu because he lost that privilege a long time ago.
So we teach each other. We share our knowledge. The food's free. Khonshu always tries to ensnare those with a strong moral conscience.
I am real justice.
I was his former avatar. Punishes those who have already walked an evil path. Ammit knows this too well. Ammit will light the path to good. That scarab functions as a kind of compass, leading us to Ammit's tomb.
Oh, I don't have it.
No?
Honestly, I don't have it.
Do not give Layla up. Just give me the body.
Khonshu is a liar.
Sorry, if Ammit judges people pre-evil, like before the fact, then isn't she judging an innocent person? I mean, a thought can't be evil, can it? I think about killing my boss all the time, but I wouldn't actually do it.
Ammit's gift to her first avatar. I don't want to use it. Where is the scarab?
I have it.
Let me have that. I'll keep it safe.
Summon the suit and keep this safe. Where's the suit? I've seen you use it. You bring it out. Where the hell are you?
Stephen. What the hell are we wearing? I do look sharp, though. Get away from her, you! Come on, that's right. Come on. Come on, come on! Did you see that?
The fancy drunk.
Someone's gonna get hurt if you don't let me help.
Gotcha! I wish you could live to see the world we make.
I feel like I can scarcely move. It's all right, just breathe through it. Can I have my body back?
I can't do that right now,
Please,
Stephen.
you're keeping me trapped in here. You have no right. Eating away parts of my life like a parasite. You ruin people's lives. Everything you touch, you ruin. Don't
Stephen,
believe
you
you.
don't
I
know
don't
what you're
trust
talking
anything
about.
you say.
You swore he would not interfere, altering the terms of our agreement. You were nothing more than a corpse when I found you. You think you own his body? It belongs to me.
We'll find the scare. I'll do whatever it takes then.
Should we part, you may not like my next candidate.
Where are we going?
Layla is trying to find Marc in Egypt, and she talks to a woman named Ligaro, who helps her make a fake passport so she can enter Cairo. And Layla explains that she usually takes stolen historical items from the black market and returns them to their real owners. However, she admits she sometimes keeps a few items so she can pay her bills. Meanwhile, Arthur uses the magical scarab to locate the tomb of Ammit, and his followers celebrate because they are getting closer to freeing the goddess, but their celebration stops when they learn that Marc is already in Cairo. Marc tries to find a man who knows information about the dig site. However, he discovers that several people have already eliminated that man.
Wait, stop!
الفلوس يا عم.
Where's Harrow?
I swear it wasn't me.
Then who was it? Where's the tomb?
Where's Harrow?
I didn't do any of this.
Me neither.
Can't find Harrow's digging crew. We're gonna have to stop him another way.
You have any good ideas? Khonshu?
What are you doing?
No matter what happens, keep digging!
Hurry, they're gathering their avatars now.
Are they scattered all over the world?
Yes, but for a meeting of the Ennead, a portal presents itself anywhere.
Okay, so where's mine? Aren't you coming with?
Oh, I'll be there.
Khonshu's theatrics are unparalleled. Has Khonshu told you how this works?
Not really.
Spare me your self-righteous threats! We need the might of gods! I call for judgment against Arthur Harrow! I must admit, I do not miss the sound of that voice. Khonshu has searched for Ammit's tomb. Do not trust the word of a shamed god. Clearly insane.
You will not tolerate violence.
Let us speak to Marc Spector.
I'm not the one on trial here. He is!
He has committed no offense. This matter is concluded.
There is another way. You must listen to me carefully. Find Senfu's sarcophagus and you'll find your tomb. The sarcophagus was stolen and sold on the black market. You might want to start there.
Layla joins him, but Marc is worried she should not be there. But Layla says she can help and is not afraid of the dangers in Cairo. Later that night, they ride on a boat and Marc asks what they plan to do. But Layla is angry that he came to Cairo so quickly without telling her, but Marc says they should focus on stopping Arthur first. Layla explains she is there to save everyone who would die, so Marc apologizes and asks if a man named Mogart really has Senfu's sarcophagus, and Layla confirms he probably does. As people on the boat start dancing, Marc remarks that he has not heard that sound since their wedding, and Layla say Marc could have told her about Stephen and everything else happening inside him, as Layla believes they could have faced it together, but Marc admits that he has never been able to talk about anything real. When they arrive at Mogart's location, they quickly see he has many men with guns, and they worry that Arthur's men may also be watching them. But Marc reminds himself that for now, his name name is Rufino Strada, and they have to act like they just returned from their honeymoon in the Maldives. Layla talks to Beck, and Beck says he is glad to see her, and that they have a lot to discuss, and then he leaves to get Anton Mogart. Anton arrives, gets off his horse, and tells Layla he did not need a reason to stop by. And after meeting Marc, Anton explains that collecting artifacts is more than a hobby for him, as he takes preserving history very seriously. Anton asks why Marc is interested in Senfu's sarcophagus, so Marc says he just wants to take a look, and Anton calls him funny and allows him to see it. And while examining the sarcophagus, Layla notes that the burial practices match ancient Studenwachen texts and focus on guiding the dead. Marc asks Layla to keep Anton distracted so he can talk to Steven for a moment, and Steven tells Marc to give him the body and leave him alone. And after some discussion, Steven agrees to let Marc check the cartonnage.
Hey, what are you doing?
I was so ready to make peace with you. It appears we have a concerned third party here.
Why settle for a clue when you can have the treasure?
It's gonna kill millions, trust me!
You keep thinking that distant will prevent the wounds from your father's murder from reopening. Your husband doesn't tell you the truth. This sarcophagus doesn't belong to anyone.
He's gone. Where is he?
Stop it! Stop it!
Give me the body, Marc! All right, time out. That's it, time out. Guys, let's all calm down, yeah? We're all worked up. Let's all just, like, chill the F out and talk for a second. Take the body.
What was Harrow talking about?
I have no idea.
He's got this idea that he can see true nature of people. Just trying to divide us. Don't let him get in your head.
I've spotted them.
Try that. Little pieces and fragments.
We need Steven. It's okay, just let go. I don't have time.
All right, go ahead. You're in.
There we go. That's a constellation.
We should be able to triangulate this.
And stars drift over time. Not much as far as stars go, but so unless we know exactly what the sky looked like on that date.
I can turn back the night sky. It will come at a cost.
Oh, man!
It's working.
You brought this upon yourself, Khonshu.
I can feel my energy leaving me.
I got it!
5 degrees.
Steven!
He left us no choice.
Can he hear us?
We think so, yes.
I am grateful. I'm going to do what you could not. I owe my victory to you.
What?
Selim takes Khonshu's small statue called Ushabti and places it in a gallery inside the Chamber of the Gods, and this means Khonshu is now imprisoned and can't help Marc anymore. Steven and Layla drive through the desert in a damaged jeep, and they follow the coordinates to find Ammit's tomb before Arthur gets there first, and inside Steven's mind, Marc talks to him through a reflection in the jeep's mirror, as Marc believes that when they meet Arthur, he should be the one in control of the body because he can fight better, but Steven refuses, and he reminds Marc that they made a deal that when Marc finished working for Khonshu, Marc promised he would disappear forever and leave Steven alone. Layla hears this conversation and becomes upset, and she asks why nobody told her about a deal where Marc would disappear from her life. And finally, Layla decides she will not let Marc take control and handle everything alone. And from now on, it will be just Layla and Steven working together to stop Arthur. Steven and Layla go to the abandoned dig site where Arthur and his followers were working, and they search the area and collect any tools and supplies they can find. And since Arthur has already started digging, Steven and Layla know they must find another way to reach the tomb of Ammit before Arthur and his men return.
I have to say, I feel like I've been waiting for this my whole life. Marc's trying to protect you from Khonshu. He thinks Khonshu wants you for his avatar, and he won't let that happen.
What I need is honesty. I'm gonna go down.
Okay.
First.
Well, yeah.
Oh, shit!
I wish I hadn't seen that.
Thank you. Dream worth dying for. That's the Eye of Horus. Our final avatar was a pharaoh.
Oh, God. Is that fresh blood?
Let's keep moving. Yeah.
Run! I'll find you!
Stephen enters another large room in the tomb, and the room is full of valuable objects, including a bronze horse statue. And then Stephen looks closely at writing on the sarcophagus, where he sees Macedonian writing, and suddenly realizes something shocking, that this tomb does not belong to an Egyptian pharaoh, as it is actually the long-lost tomb of Alexander the Great. Arthur tells Layla that her father would be proud because she helped prove that Egyptian gods are real, and then Arthur tells Layla that her father was eliminated by mercenaries, and he suggests that Marc might have been one of them. But Layla refuses to believe this and tries to leave. Before she goes, Arthur gives one more clue that Marc remembers the day of the attack, and one man stood out because he was wearing a pink scarf with scarab designs made by his daughter, and Layla feels shocked, hurt, and betrayed, and Arthur tells her to wake up. In Alexander the Great's burial chamber, Stephen opens the golden sarcophagus and looks for Ammit's Ushabti, as he realizes that if Alexander was the voice of Ammit, the small statue would be hidden in his throat to avoid looters. Stephen carefully removes the bandages and reaches behind the mummy's throat, and finally finding the Ushabti, and excited, he shows it to Layla as she enters, but she is still upset and demands to speak to Marc.
Layla, look, we won.
Can he hear me?
Alexander, I don't think so. God, I hope not.
I'm talking to you, Marc! Did you kill Abdullah?
Of course I didn't.
My partner got greedy and he executed everyone.
You brought a killer right to him!
I've tried to tell you since the moment we met.
They're here. You're a free man. You have a very important decision to make.
Does this mean your treasure's gone too?
I think not. You're Dr. Stephen Grant.
Marc wakes up in a bright white psych ward, and Layla is there too, but Arthur seems to be in control, acting in different ways, and the ward looks weird with Egyptian decorations showing that something is not normal. As Marc remembers what happened, he starts understanding the situation.
I know that you're having a great deal of difficulty being able to differentiate between what's real and what's in your head. I took the liberty of borrowing the film you brought. I like the villain. The plot makes a real meal out of a lunar god. Is that a coincidence? But remember, you're only sedated because of your own behavior, and the effects will wear off soon. And perspective.
Everything reminds me
of Stephen. I can't help you if you don't help yourself. If we can't calmly sit here. I too have suffered from mental illness. Come! Marc, please.
Stay away from me!
How is this possible?
I don't know. All right, we gotta get out of here.
Hi.
Calm down, Marc. All right. How did you come to be here today? You told me that you were in a place that was oddly reminiscent of this office, except that it was in Egypt. Do you think that is sense or nonsense? The struggling mind will often build places to seek shelter for different aspects of the self from our most traumatic memories. You were talking to me about a boy? You think you could tell me about that little boy?
I mean, they must pay you a lot of money.
Be gentle with him! Be gentle with him!
So, are you two like twins?
No.
I'm afraid you're actually quite dead.
I'm sorry, what?
Hold on a sec. Welcome to the realm of the duat.
Duat, the Egyptian underworld. This is Taweret, goddess of women and children. She's guiding us through our journey to the afterlife.
The afterlife?
An afterlife. I'm sorry.
Why would we imagine this realm to be a psychiatric hospital?
Because we're insane.
Sorry.
We're about to yell bingo! Oh my God!
This is the underworld.
If your heart's balanced in life, then you will spend eternity in paradise.
Easy there. Oh!
She's weighing our hearts on the scales of justice and the feather of truth. See, the ancient Egyptians believed that the heart was the sign of who you really were in life. If the scales balance by the time you end the journey, then a soul is permitted to pass into the field of reeds.
What if they don't balance?
You get thrown overboard.
Marc tells Stephen he does not want to go to the duat or paradise and jokingly suggests eliminating Towerette and taking her boat. But Towerette notices their hearts on the scales are unbalanced and incomplete, and she warns them that if they do not fix this, the duat will claim their souls. She advises them to be honest with each other, to balance their hearts before reaching the field of reeds, or their souls will be lost. Marc still wants to take over Towerette's boat instead of facing their past, and Stephen looks through doors on the boat and they enter a cafeteria full of dead bodies. Stephen sees their scales swaying, and Marc explains all the dead were dangerous criminals he had eliminated for Khonshu, but it still weighed on him. Stephen notices the scales start to slow as they face these memories, and then Stephen sees a child among the bodies, so he runs toward the boy, ignoring Marc, and locks the door so Marc cannot follow. Stephen sees a memory of his family, where his mom Wendy is barbecuing, and his dad Elias is building a playhouse, and the little boy Stephen followed is his younger brother Randall.
Mom said not to when it's raining. It'll be fine. Don't be a baby.
You have to get out of here! The water's rising way too fast! Where are you? Marc! I hear you, Marc!
Hey, Stephen.
I want my Roro back. What are you doing here?
Come on, buddy.
You were supposed to keep him safe.
Stephen, let's go.
Let him drown. This is all your fault. This is all your fault.
We're just about to blow out the candles now.
Your mother's not feeling well, Marc. We'll do it just you and I this year.
Stephen! Can't have a birthday without your favorite cake.
I should have known you would do something like this.
What happened in that room, Marc? Let me back in there! What are you hiding?
I cannot lose another son. Harrow said you were a mercenary.
And you believe that? Turns out going AWOL in a fugue state gets you discharged from the military. Didn't have a ton of options after that, so I went work for hire for my old CO, Bushman. The job was to raid an Egyptian tomb. Called for no witnesses, and I couldn't live with that.
Layla's dad.
I tried to get them all away. What happened to you?
I feel the pain inside of you. I am the god Khonshu. Be my final word against the evildoers, to bind your very being to me and eradicate only the worst, those who deserve it. Do you want death, or do you want life? In exchange for your life, do you swear to protect the travelers of the night and bring my vengeance to those who would do them harm?
He was manipulating you from the start.
Yeah. Then rise, Moon Knight.
Even if I could send you back up there, you'd just be returning to a body with a bullet in it.
Please, Towerette, you have to help us. Back at the house, there was that bedroom that you didn't want me to go into. I'll tell you everything. Don't make us go there again.
We don't get back, and Harrow succeeds, and all those people die. If Layla dies, that's on your head. It'll be all your fault.
I won't do it! You can't make me! You can't make me!
Open the door right now. It's not my mom. Bloody hell. Look at the state of this place.
When danger is near, Stephen Grant has no fear. You made me up.
She did.
Disgusting.
I do not need to see that.
I'm just something that you made up.
What does it matter? What, you want to remember the truth? That you had a mother that beat you? That hated you? That made your life a living hell? But you've gotten to live thinking that she loved you, that she was kind, that she's still alive.
She's alive. I speak to her every day. What are you talking about?
Stephen, I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Stephen is shaken by everything he has learned and confused by Dr. Arthur's presence, where Arthur explains he encouraged Marc to open up to Stephen and asks how it went. Stephen corrects him by saying that his mother is not dead, but Arthur gently guides him to realize she actually has passed, and Stephen struggles with this, holding the phone to his dead mother crying. Meanwhile, revisiting an earlier memory, Elias is holding a Shiva for Wendy, and adult Marc watches from outside, refusing to go in, and young Marc falls to his knees in grief, so Stephen takes control of their body and calls calls their mother confused and lost. Marc admits he could not face his dad after everything, and Stephen reassures him that his mother's anger and blame were not his fault. And Marc painfully remembers his younger brother Randall's death in the cave, feeling guilty. Stephen comforts him, telling him it was not his fault because he was just a child.
I shouldn't have brought him in that cave. I shouldn't have brought him in the cave. He was just a child.
So with it, what's happening?
Your scales never balanced. Our journey's come to an end.
Watch out, watch out!
Wait! Run, keep coming! Keep the stop the boat! Stop the boat!
Arthur Harrow and his followers stand around Marc's dead body, and they search his pockets and take Ammit's ushabti. And before leaving, Arthur places the golden scarab on Marc's chest where he was shot, and he says he is sorry. Then Arthur turns to his followers while holding Ammit's ushabti, and he raises his special double-headed crocodile cane, and purple energy begins glowing from it, and he tells his disciples that now they will begin their mission to heal the world with Ammit's power. Meanwhile, Layla secretly comes to Marc's body, and she is heartbroken and tries not to cry as she holds him one last time. And before leaving, she quietly takes the golden scarab from his chest, and then she leaves the tomb and hides among Arthur's followers so they will not notice her. At a police checkpoint in the desert, Egyptian police stop the trucks carrying Arthur Harrow and ask for identification papers.
This is the face of a good man.
Layla, wait. I am the goddess, Taweret. Harrow is too powerful for you to stop him alone. He is going to need Khonshu. Break his ushabti. If Marc, if he can return to life.
You won't believe what the gods have hidden from mankind. Your humble disciple, my goddess. I willingly submit.
What lies ahead of you is your service, and you will find peace.
I am in need of an avatar. Would you? Because you won't win against Harrow and Ammit.
I don't care what you can offer.
We must rebind Ammit.
Let us purify the souls of Cairo. Khonshu, time has been cruel to you.
The scales are balanced. Your heart is full. The peace you've always wanted but never had. Please, enjoy your peace.
So I get to go on to eternal peace and he just stays lost in the sand forever?
Wait, think about this.
Your avatar is a sinner!
You're jealous of his loyalty.
You saved me. You're always there. You are the only real superpower.
I was not little.
You asshole.
Come on, let's go! Let's go! You can do it, we're almost there!
Now run!
Woohoo! Hippo!
Marc, I feel the pain inside of you. Do you want death, or do you want life? Do you swear to protect the travelers of the night? Rise and live again!
Marc meets Khonshu outside at the dig site, and Khonshu jokingly says he knew Marc missed him, and Marc asks if Layla refused Khonshu's offer, and then Khonshu becomes serious and tells Marc he needs his help to defeat Ammit. Stephen suddenly appears as Mr. Knight and tells Khonshu that they want to change their working deal, and Khonshu is shocked that Stephen wants to negotiate at such a dangerous moment, and frustrated, Khonshu finally promises that after the fight, he will release both Marc and Stephen from serving him. Meanwhile, inside the Chamber of the Gods, Layla finds Salim badly injured, and she helps move him to a hidden place and tells him she was the one who freed Khonshu. Layla asks how they can stop Ammit, and with his last strength, Salim explains that in this sacred chamber, they must trap Ammit inside a human body, so she becomes weak and vulnerable. But to perform the ritual, they need more avatars than the few that are still alive. And after saying this, Salim dies. With no other option, Layla calls for Taweret, and Taweret begins speaking through Salim's dead body, and she makes Layla her temporary avatar. Outside on the pyramid, Arthur uses his scepter to cast a spell, sending purple lightning across Cairo, and his disciples start judging people and ripping souls from their bodies, making Ammit stronger as she swallows each soul.
jazzed about showing you these new skill sets we have.
There's so little difference in what we want for this world.
Only punish those who have chosen evil.
So do I. Only I don't give them the satisfaction of committing it. Be at my side.
That wasn't you, was it, Stephen? Not a chance, mate.
Get Harrow. I know how to stop Ammit. Grab my hand so we can start the spell.
You will be destroyed. Finish it. Leave neither of them alive.
Marc!
Do it yourself. Now release us.
I beg your pardon.
You want to know something? Marc Spector truly believed I wanted his wife to be my avatar. Why would I ever need anybody else when he has no idea how troubled he truly is? Meet my friend, Jake Lockley.
I really hope you enjoyed the recap and are subscribed to the channel. Otherwise, I'm going to send Jake Lockley after you.
I won't do it! You can't make me! You can't make me!
Be sure to check out other awesome movies and series on the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching.